manager. And this is something for Israel. This is an Israel model. And then a market here. And then, can you got credit now? You buy inputs here. Inputs. Now workflow manager now, plantation manager now, farm manager now, is to make all this connect. All this connect. First, you got to know this marketing. Now, when you look at this small order here, small order here. Okay, how buy on this market now? How buy on this market? All right. And got the guy going at 3,000 trees. Tree, coffee, yeah. Coffee, we don't know coffee now. Let's go to 1 hectare. Him, no? 3 hectares, I'm going to market it. Now, in a coffee value chain now, I'm exporter stuff here. Now, farmer and smaller stuff here. Sorry, I need to carry this on. Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Okay, and farmer stuff here. All right, not the farmer stuff here. Now, I'm on the wet factory here. You play clear coffee too or not? Now, my wet factory, we're going to send it. Dry factory. Not dry factory, we're going to set. Exporter, we're going to Salim go overseas. So this is the coffee value chain now. So we are dealing with a farmer at this level. Farmer, yeah, I'm a small level, yeah, at this level. Now, we want to help him in 2 things. One is to get his production up. Now, farmers now like 300 here. 300 kilogram of green bean here. That's what people like small go along. At least 500 or 600 or 700 per good plan. Make it 600 kilogram. These are 600 or 300 kilogram and Mr. Coffee go overseas here. So now I'm stable at this level here. Now suppose I'm stable on this level and by by our livelihood plan by increasing or not. And by start also or go worse. So we are trying to help him increase his productivity. Maybe like increase him. How much coffee I'm kissing like up ground. That's why we need to train him in good agriculture practice, yeah? Okay, good agriculture practice, you want him. Now, Wagi Valley, you got to drink your drain. You must drink in Barrett. So, drain. Then you have to do prune the coffee. Then whatever you do, you have to do fertilizer. Then what do? You have to do control the pest and disease. And then you have to look at the shade. And then you have to make sure you harvest the thing. You know, harvest him also. So this is a good agriculture practice that you have to school him all. You look at him. Then the other part of this one is what? Business management now. Business management come here now. Come here now. He has to show the objective plan. Goal plan must clear past it. Mila goal same or Mila stab also. So you like goal same, but you make him also not goal same. You see? So I'm not goal. Remember how you moving with me? You clear? So you suppose I'm one plan make him in my heart. Now I'm about me going. Join a group in that village. Village group now. Now all booking plant coffee now. Extension income. Extension income now school in small side. Now the program the World Bank. World Bank program come now to okay. World Bank to you block come group or come me block. I'm call him World Bank project or call him PACD, yeah? Papua New Guinea Agriculture Commercialization and Diversification Project. It's on now. But plant group you miss out. Now. So all man miss out a lot. Now CPIC, all call him straight program, yeah? Straight, yeah? And European Union funding. Now CPIC go come up good now. All kisen school or look at him good cocoa blow, now kisen business person will look at him business blow, farm management blow. Now big plus sunny on this layer. I'm all saving money, all of you money selling. Saving by saving on him. Bank account, Bank account. So they're saving in a bank account now. All right? Now, when you got savings, then you are able to get this credit. Now banks are like this. government has put 200 million kina every year into the banks. And you say, farmer blame me, farmers, they got nothing. All man like okay, car, you know this PME car, all kisi money. All man like house, real estate, all kisi money. All man like kira, medical facility, kisi loan money. Farmer kisi nothing. Farmer kisi nothing. All right. So this farmer, we want to encourage him or her to go and start saving in the bank. So once you have a bank saving, what do you have? What is it here? Bank statement. Bank statement will only tell the bank manager that yes, you're a farmer. Because you can put 1 million kina in a bank account. The farmer will, the bank will not even give you the money. And to have security blow here. I ask him, you kiss him where? Or make him remember, oh, me don't have your money. You know, the farmers are not getting anything from this 200 million government is putting every year since 2020. Now, must here now. Huh? 25 years. 25. I'm walking one plantation to the bank this week. I've got to work on this budget. The bank said they would pay. And this got 220 hectares of coffee here. Now you say how much coffee now? I'm giving him 300, less than, one kind of same this small order here. So I am trying to help him put in a fertilizer program. I brought a scientist in to do the field assessment, sat down with me, we made a fertilizer recommendation. And now the bank said, well, we'll give him 1 million. But I said, no, you give him 1.5 million. Because when we get his production to about 900 kilograms per hectare, you're looking at 4.5 million here, money back. Look at him. They're actually 4.5 million. But this is a lucky guy because he's been depositing his money in the bank all this time. Second thing, he's got some like assets from it. 8 plows lo Mosby, 3 plows lo Hagen. The bank said, I want a title of one property in Hagen. He said, Jacob, just give it to them. I want some money now. Now, you block all the bunch long, I still have to say something. Say all the bunch. You block all the bunch. Did you see Sigri up here? I mean, up here, the plantation there. I couldn't see the leaves because it was all white, flowering, heavy flowering. So coffee next year is going to be very, very heavy. So this farmer wants to get fertilizer so he can increase his production from 300 to 900. Now this year he got 1 million kina. And so when we help him, he will get 5 million kina going forward. So I am helping him to put in place good plantation management practices in place and to look after him on the side of financial management. Now, the biggest thing about farming is that you've got to keep your records here. Now, I came into this man's coffee garden, and I didn't know which block we can prune now. Which block is, let's say block here, block 1, 2, 3. Block 1 is only 300 kilograms. This one is 500 kilograms. And I don't know since when the coffee declined, so we can prune it. Kind of thing. Now when they see the flowering, they don't want to cut their coffee. I don't know what. I said, Jacob, go and find us fertilizer only. I said, oh look, we got to know which is, we cannot give fertilizer to all the blocks. We want to know which block is declining. So we can go and do pruning, heavy pruning, kind of thing. So what you need, okay, in farm management, you got to have records. With records only you can make improvements. Without records, I know what. How? You don't know, last year I produced how much. Year before I produced how much. You got to know the trend. Now you might look at what did he do in this particular year. Also, piga, I mean, carry mamas per time finish or amens. Kind of. You must have it. I've been making one. Then you can see the condition now, and then based on his objective, we can make some plan to help him. Look at him. I'm situation also now. So right now in this country, in the coffee industry, You got the government, this Department of Agriculture and Livestock, they've done the budget and planning all this. I was part of it. Amen. And now the plan is just sitting like this. And the department or the agency called Coffee Industry Corporation here, all by go working, all two staff Paul here. Money, government will come out. And the farmers are sitting out there. So you see where we fit in now. You look at the role but you play now. That's what I'm doing now. That's why I was happy to come and share my experiences with you. All farmers are basically on their own. When the coffee price is historic high through, no time before, 1987 or something, time coffee price went up, that is the man from the council here, they bought 6,000. Before a car was 6,000. Now, Toyota Land Cruiser and Sanika, before 6,000 people are Carlo, lifelong man. So they, every tribe had one car. You know, tribe, clan. All I get. Clan, you got me must got to. I'm going to jump on your car. What a man but car. Now look at our trangi. All the day council guys, all land block over here. Also wearing stockmans before you. Now all wearing gumboots. People also wearing Islam. Kepia, cowboy kepia. Now all wearing kepia, all wearing Islam. Not black kepia. You see, things have declined so badly. So role blow player, you can see a role now. I'm so critical here. All mission been working before. CLTC did it before. We're doing it again. I mean, you got the next crop of people who are going to go out. Kind of same. So we have a real situation where all farmers here must make it work. And now, work for me, one time work, me shall make him long. I'm basing it on a cash crop. Cash crop, something you grow him, sell him, money. All right? Now, government put in this 200 million kina bank here is for SME. People are sorry for SME here. Small and medium enterprises here. They go legally more, call it micro enterprise here. SME here. A more family can go in. They're encouraging the families. But the families are not, they need people at the community level. Organize him all yet. So what I'm doing, I'll go to my poster there and tell you what we are doing. We belong to a community that work on coffee and then diversify. It's a coffee plus program. So this is Wilfred, we were giving him in a Tokia. Jacob, we are actually doing that right now. We are actually doing that now. So, biar you plug WhatsApp longan. You plug at mobile lah. You play up logo Facebook ah. You plug on pamikim link please lah. Now you plug on a study man. Emok lo kakao. Now you sabe emok lo paton now. Now look at him pick too. Emet pada sim non. Facebook account mana tu Mika some good pick here. Pick a good plan of making friend on your picking blue. People like him come by. You know, you see, it's cacao plus now. And for us here in the islands, it's coffee plus I am doing. So wherever you go, you like him this farmer must got plenty streams of income can come inside. You see, kind of. And also so. You be helping farmer to road. One thing I must explain to you first is that to come up with some farm agriculture, agro-business manager, you don't have to have a degree or diploma in agriculture. I learned it very late. I didn't know that. You clear? You know, doctor can come up farm manager too. Policeman can come up farm manager. Suppose I have people on the ground, I'm going to lose your work long. Teacher, I go work in farming. I'm going to work in farm business management program yet. Na time short lo good la tini ba migone. Emang ron ko lukin diteman po. You know? Na suppose mi ron lo sem disla man now ya. Emba ayri man sem mino. Emba ayri mino. So mi ba providing full services kolongan. Training more workman blongan. Helping them increase production blongan. Going to the bank, saving money blongan. Kisim dinner blongan. Kirapin business blongan. Buy not blouse blongan. Not car blongan. Kind of say. I'm working with 4 young guys now. Papa died. Omla Papa died this year. He's got 370 hectares in Baisu. Baisu now. Now, 370 hectares is easily 5 to 6 million kinai. I'm got wet factory plant, I'm got dry factory plant. The poor guy is very young, only 26 years old. Papa diabetes. And another one is 470 hectares. I'm Saplong, Day Council. His father was the former president of the Pangu Party, Party Wamp. Poor guy passed away after fighting for the title of the land. And because the title given a beginning name in that. The son is a lawyer. Now, man is got plenty marina. Lawyer, got educated and have Mosby. He's in charge. But all his small brothers are there. So we are trying to look after that. That was a Mitoke farmer here. These are young farmers. Papa died and they just taken on the business now. The other one, he got 43 hectares. The other one had 80 hectares. 80 hectares, I'm getting 370 or 40 something thousand kina in 2023. Big money here. But only not have a good look at it. So at your level, but you won't want them online, but go different. Now some like people business, maybe you buy encourage them all not. Some like you not help them. But you must look somewhere else or program by staff here. You has a change agent where you are. By looking all the time, bringing all money come down, services share come down. You clear? Osem boy along, Wilfred make him here. He brought the services down. In fact, this line belong all seasonal worker here. They came to him and say, good player, you got some like you disable. Yeah, me got problem on this stuff. Mary. One is in New Zealand now, one in Australia now. They came down because they had an organized group now. And that's the challenge we have to organize our farmers. So people are not making musat by making me, I mean, that's the situation we find ourselves in now. This country is in dire need for agriculture development, agricultural rural development. And block kirapim livelihood blow man by kirap. I'm by kirap now. So basically, you may try karamabim one kind of farmers we are dealing with. You got to know your different farmers. The time you work on a farmer, you must survey yourself. Some la block trango, some like got picking walk outside. Stop long. And yet, there's another farmer lapi on the same village here. Got two picking walk. Now two plus sali money come long over time. All sali money come long, I'm sorry, Momla two man walk of Pleselo, look at him go blood. Now you go outside and you look at the soil, hey, money man at the man walking. Now you look at the Slaman and you have me less to look at you go, you know, clean completely. But you know, when Savi was tranquil. You clear? These are the things as change agent or social worker or some people work on people. Sometimes people say pass. People think over one kind of. But different resource-based people, people are not clear. So maybe it took me 5 years to pick it up and where me stop on the council. One blow money, I'm so work or some field work up fortnight. And he gets his other kina and he employs people to work. Now this is not money, come people bagarap stuff. And I was so surprised. Come people good plan. Me praise him. But later I found out that he was getting, because he was paid an allowance, he was using it to hire people. All right. Now, not the secret, me like talking you, secret. Anytime you pay Mombla man, one kina lo working Mombla work for you. Lo come Mombla production for you, work for you. You are already in commercialized. And commercialized finish. You're paying somebody. So if you don't pay Mombla man, you work nothing, right? That's all thing a commercial and travel businesses. Now God. The minute you pay somebody, he's working for you. And you are paying it. You have shifted from a subsistence farmer into something like, you come up with a businessman now. Businessman Marina. You clear? So, thinking below you must change now. Okay, me got man working. But me pay him no next week, but me pay him money. So it's me not copy. But me go dinner or me selling pick from me. You have employed somebody already. So you got to do planning, your cash flow. But me get money also money. The whole thing about people aligning them, business management come to play now. Yeah. So time you know, some subsistence farmer, I'm using family labor block. But the minute I'm getting one man on board and he's paying him a wage, he shifted from being a subsistence into business now. Huh? Look at the commercial. Commercial, I'm not proud of it. Me like in business. I'm go businessman now. Clear. So they're doing business now. So, I'm a person keep him record here, put him money in the bank here. Put him record line here, keep receipt long in there. Go on IRC, the registry motion, sole trader or something. Kind of M or same so. Me by stop la year now. Now by me will present him this la. Not la something me make him long. Maybe this one will tie into that one. That one will make it a little bit clear what we actually are doing. And that's our model in bringing a rural community of people to become wealthy, producing their coffee and investing in other things very much in a commercial way or business way. So me by making the slide behind. So now me by stop Layana. Mila give me a chance to ask him some question. No, me go too much to lap. You got some like long, asking me some lap way. You got big need law. You like Sawe long this land. Check me like it's like Karavano. Or then it's not clear to me or kind of thing. So feel free to ask me anything. Nah, you plug in beyond on the Islam, I like a break or something, and you like Kalap on the Islam. Am I right? Huh? Okay. There's expectation, believe like Shimorato. Me, story from you go Irato, go good. Oh, sorry. Can somebody say something? People sorry. People like people move here. How is the time? Are we okay with the time? How much time do we have?
Jacob, normally we finish at 12:30, but you can finish any time after after the discussion and questions.
Yeah, no, I have one more thing to cover of what we actually do, but I just don't know what the time is now.
Yeah, it's 12, so you've got plenty of time yet, up till 12:30.
Okay, that's great. So I think let's move on now. All right. This is our work. This is our work. Do we have some kind of a stick or something? Like a point? Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Okay, Roland, you can see the poster? Right.
Yeah, no problem.
I think I sent it to you before. All right. Now, this is a model that we are using. This is something we actually did under the World Bank project called Productive, what is it? PNG Partnership in Agriculture Project, PPAP. So it took us 3 years to do this project. Now, it's Coffee Value Chain Revolution Scheme. What we are doing there, our mission is to create wealthy communities by saving coffee income, reinvesting coffee into investment into coffee production, and diversifying the income into other income generation activities. We do this by getting the groups organized. This is the farmers into families. We base it on each clan. And our work is based on using our traditional social structure. Because when we use the traditional social structure, we have what you call a social capital. Social capital is more leadership. You say, one place you got man to talk stuff. Man lo cutting pig, man lo cutting canoe. Man lo go diving. You know how man sound. So, in a community where everybody is also homogeneous, one kind, you know, plan to talk about. You got leadership long yet, you got ground long yet, Now all can work one time. So what we do is that we work in one LLG called Kinjibi Mala LLG. And in Kinjibi Mala LLG, there's 29 council wards, and we're working with only 9, halfway. Okay. We got two from North Wagi. That's from Warakimil Kamusimo Emo Jogai. So we got one tribe in Joaka called Opai, and then we call them 4Ks. 4Ks, there's 4Ks. And then on the other side of that, on the other side of the Kimil River, we have the Prandakas, then we have the Kinjibis and Igoshan. So each one of these tribes, we are selecting one block field worker. By extension now, agriculture all bakoli mo contact farmer. Contact farmer? So we call them field workers. We got 9 of them. And the total farmers we have is 605 farmers, grouped into 9 clusters, with each cluster having their own group leader. They work together. Now, under the World Bank project, people are working one ago. And then the World Bank project has moved from productive partnership into partnership in agriculture commercialization now, and PACD. Yeah? So they moved from this group to the next group. So we missed out. So our group, we are still working with them to make them into come from business group now. So in the coffee value chain, this group that we're going to make them, we call them aggregators. Aggregators. Orlando Booming Coffee Blogole. So their business will become like an aggregator. One on farmer. If you are clear. So we are getting the groups organized into a business group now. They can form themselves into a business group under the Business Group Act, or they can call themselves an association. Get plenty of law. How you organize yourself and stuff. So we are now working with them to organize them into aggregators. Last time we start with them one individual farmers in that group with a group leader. Now we are saying the group leader organizing to them into a business group now. That's what we are doing. So we work with them here. Past them as individuals. Now it's a group, now it's aggregator. And then what we're going to do? We're going to teach them good agriculture practice here now. Schooling coffee. Now the biggest problem with productivity decline in the coffee industry is not pruning. For coffee, it goes like this. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Every time you plant new coffee, I come down. You look in. The time you look in trend for coffee. Time you go down here now. That's when you cut the coffee. It's called recycle pruning. You come up with new kuruken. And then what will happen? From here and go up again. But no one is doing this pruning. So what is happening? Production is going down. So we're getting this group to say, look, you are organizing, you plan the cutting coffee. So I've got 2 extension offices. One from this day council side, and one is Hagen, Mount Town Brandon. We are trying to get them to prune their coffee, but it's not easy. So one of these guys from Sine, or Papaya, come work from 30 years ago. They cannot go back home. So he's a plantation supervisor. So we had a farmer training. We call it farmer field school. If that training more than they call me Pops now, So Pops, you come now, you look at you think of them, people are sucking talk about you. No, God, I had told money strong stuff yet. It will take us some 2-3 years past them now, but cutting coffee also you talking. You talk to him, people are clear. So hard to cut him now, you see. I'm not taking time. So I said, okay, I have enough, good luck. So long as when you make him behind, in a long time. You must make area. So you see, you're getting him to do these good agricultural practices. Now, what I'm saying now, these people are saying government assistance. And I'm telling them that, although I'm a consultant with the coffee minister, I don't got money here. I actually, CIC pays for my consultancy up to one point and they stop. So CIC too money me no got. I'm training you to organize yourself to start putting your money into the bank. Start now. So we are starting now. So look at, from when the production go up, you start saving now. You must saving money. Now you're saving money now. I mean, how can you get wealthy without saving it? You clear? Have all man saving money now, this community becomes what? A wealthy community. And so this is what we are doing now. So artwork says up here. Artwork kisimol man kam tolong. You kisimol group finish but you training more this. Now you training more this now. But you must work one time more you go up, production you go up. Then you want to open the bank account. Start saving now. So that's what we are doing now. And now, time more saving now. When they have, call him bank of long, only got some savings long now, then they can go into other SMEs, as a SMEs, micro or some not business. So that the coffee, 6 months that's all by giving coffee. For the next 6 months, by Xim anyway, Kishim lo Kangaruko, Salim Trambla Islam, chicken, kirab in business. So we try to get these people to do this kind of thing. Now, what's that pastor me to here? He got market no. Coffee got market. But he got not no market, no got market. You know that talking more working something that there is no market for that. Kind of thing. So time you go working more at you like some school of the slap finish. You do your market survey and looking by your right or kind of thing. Then you encourage them to do other activities. So basically, I'm work from the now, Jacob, impact for this work I'm also on. You see that you look down below too, look at those of you down there. Can you look at the one down there, the graph down there? You look at M. Pastor me talking about some this like farmer people plantation, 220 hectares. I'm kissing production one kind of a small order, less than 300 kilograms green bean per hectare. Awesome. So exporting here. Volumeless. All right. Level A here. If you are looking level A, that is when a group is formed. Now time you school all good agriculture practices now. In cash crop. If they adapt, or some talk here past time here, online sa camp area long work one time all dinimania, early adapt so man say looking for something area M all is online now. All make him now production blow all. If it is in coffee or cacao, anything oil palm, you triple or double your production once you rehabilitate your coffee. From year 1, year 2, year 3. The magic word is year 3. Year 3, you double the production and you triple your income. Time you triple your income, you got more money or you will make money. Diversify. Working not really work. So, you see, I'm working with some farmers now. Those farmers I work with in the last 5 years, trying to get them into groups. I'm also working with commercial plantation or type of plantation. We're trying to get them into basic, good Lugotim coffee. So, in coffee, people are talking, you Lugotim coffee? Coffee by Lugotim. So, in the coffee, it begins in the first, last coffee harvest year. Last coffee. Me ask him, Wilfred Long, we work them some long cacao, and say come May, na come September. Two block crop of section. Now me plan coffee. Time you cutting coffee now. Start lo Hagen lo Mount Ambra. That's the first harvest become. They're gonna get it in March. Come lo yellow Wagi Valley, they're gonna get it about May. Kind of. The coffee will finish lo kind of too. The elevation mountain, yeah. So atap through all become flower hilly. Come Namel, Nipla Wagi Valley, about last week, that's all. This week, yesterday. People are flowering. So 9 months later, 9 months, once, flower now. Flower lo wagi asem ita kami onem. Agusta. Yeah, August. Okay, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. May by harvest. You look at. So, this is the time where you are supposed to look after the coffee. Look at him coffee. You got money lo, pay him labor lo, weed him. Now this layer by me one. It's harvest time where coffee money by come lo you. Now coffee lo money come lo you, what do you need to do with it? What do you mean? Put him go money. Now time you put him go then, but you make one him get. Time coffee finish, you put it here. The problem what we have now is this. Time coffee come here, all kishin na kai. Ah, lawyer. Harvest here. The time to look at him coffee, I don't got money now. So, challenge blow you mean now. Osem, can work by you mean go make him here. I'm going to help him, Pama, look him, Osem, to know. Coffee, I need him some help here. Coffee need him money to work here. You know, you save him some money to work. Put your money in the bank, now then you can ask him bank to little money. So what I'm trying to do now is trying to work with the bank so that they can give them working capital. Not a big loan, seasonal loan. Look, palm inputs just all a year. Now, people are looking, A to B here, M old man need him some help here. They're really struggling out there. From B to C is they get the help of the bank. So the first 1 or 2 years, you guys are going to have to struggle with the guys in the community there. Get them to put the money in the bank. They only got money in year 3 or some line of coffee. They will double their profit. Line of cacao, line of oil palm. After 3 years, you double your production, you triple your income. So Trangulo line of place, you need more kind man, we got little, come kind little training also, you know, kind also. So basically, that's what I'm doing now. Now, when your community is at this level, is wealthy, it can take any knock. Now we have climate change here. Me losing work on most people, now we can start block money. Me go block Lomina, or Uncle Lomina, Hassan Lomi, all the planning banana. Me to kiss him for slap banana or call him one of slap banana, Carapua banana, Shai Sokla banana. You could have planned this one here. Musket rice never still got him in it. Throw again. But you can get. So I said, planning banana. So, in this coffee thing here, in this coffee value chain, you need another extra income coming in. Nobody told our people when they bought the plantations in Papua New Guinea. Only Sabo said, "Mr. Manlong, came in plantation here. He had a highway truck. Time of selling plantation, he never told them that he has a highway truck. So old man plantation doesn't know that thing there and everything. No, not income. You know this guy with the 220 hectares I'm working with? He's still employing his labor because MKC money law, rental belonging law. Must be. You look at it. So in our small way where we are, you may help more people, but you mean at all. Coffee, you look at it. Try not to something to. Try not to something to. Now, I said that's all me line one son. Old man by looking all, Mr. Sunny is working big money here. Aniano. All we got a potato, you know, some dark Sunday, like some people money here. All the money go here, some old man looking at, oh, me planning high value crop. But all the skill of planning is a little capsicum, some little gay. And by in a bagarap, by start with. Onion, so you bar up, you finish. Clear? So, how you mean encouraging to you must clear. No good all by pushing all like go along one something older man making. Also honey and a big player. People call honey and dust, maybe a line of chimbo, you know, or something. But honey has got his problem. But not for something. So money is legally, but ends are giving steady income yet. You know, na bagara variant. You think? So you got kind choice of one is something by you. You seem to come up with money. So I think time huh? So, time now. So maybe I stop right here. But next week by, maybe bring him some like model block him for my extension. So training man got fishing school This is something that me to long any. Emma become next week long. But now long in me like Lucian Misla, finishing class now. Me like him you but go back long. Oh, me plan about time of printing something. So me by give him testimony long Wilfred. Graduated here. Tried to go and build a church, found that community no really good. But singat lo go ti kam long in. Na mi ko koko. And he's really making big impact. Now, you can go to his website, Facebook account, and put him link stuff. You got a link that you study him good through. You look at how I make him work like Coco. I'm Kishimon training. I'm selling all some line along. Seasonal workers here. Now, seasonal workers only go 2 plus 3 plus work overseas now. In the community, people got 4 plus monkey work overseas. Now, money come back now. Community people come on it. Well to come now. Money comes from outside. Kind of. So, Wilfred and me, make him this work. Now, me look him testimony and good plan. All right. Now, me start with CLTC. Now, I'm a Bougainville Bible School student. I'm losing like, I go working practical. He said, also working practical. He went to South Chimbu. He never came back to the school. He became a missionary over there. And what he did do, I'm selling all students to Chimbu come school can learn. And he was living as a missionary out there. A change agent. Now, this I got big blood. Me not looking at him again. Since he went out, he just went. And I left too. I don't know where he is now. But Wilfred, I'm keeping a connection with him because he's got a Facebook account. Number you look him. So, me like him the next time you meet long. Paul, when do we meet next time? When? Okay. All right, good. We will agree on the time. So this is like an assignment. And something where experience for 1 month testing will win. You look and see what happened in his life. He said, God changed the direction of my life. And I'm into. Because I'm one of the course for holistic ministry alone. It's like diploma of theology. And he just went. He made a visit to us. And he had my contact. Now, I'm contacting me now. I refer him to my classmate. And he's a rural development specialist. He said, if you're going to bunch, if you're looking, triple bag coffee, yeah. Coffee. White bag, yeah. Wait a minute. Huh? Peanut. Well, when I was a young guy here, we already saw those big bags, makam. And peanut from makam, say, come on. But agriculture development, agriculture call him less developed area. Jimmy was one. This particular guy, Tony Obiagi, he's the provincial agriculture advisor on CPIC now. Me talking Wilfred, you go and see him. He linked him up. Now, he just went with his Bible back home. Sunday he got linked up to the programs were on the ground. He mobilized his people. Now, Kokoya will work in rehabilitation. And right now, as we are speaking, they are bringing in famine tree from China into this place now. Now, you are looking Facebook now, you are looking pato by stuff, but you're looking pig by stuff. That's at the community level now. So, me like people are studying this lab, go look in this lab. Paul will give him the, Facebook link and all that. His testimony, he sent it to me last night. So I want you to print it and, so it's all got touch phone something. You can print him down. Give him all 1-1. Good play, give him all 1-1. That's all Facebook account. No, suppose you can go look. Who's at got now? You can look him this up. Because I think that's a good testimony of a person God has called. Although he wanted to become a pastor, and he's asking us to pray for him too. To me like him, chest must come up here. Me not lose thinking. But he's heavily into this economic development now in his village. So I think I'll stop there. By Paul by me like give him all this something behind you print him like give him all. Some now me to law and too. Behind me print him good like give him all. This diamond where you have the category of farmers or commercial, groups, then a small recipe player, then you'll see. I wrote it myself. It's in the agriculture plan. So if I make a photocopy, I give one. So you can download him too. The whole book you can do that too. So next week we will in the practice of doing it. I'll try and give you a model that you can follow. It's in one of the something. So I'm going to actually practice it. It's called Farmer Field Business School. MLB Molman, increasing productivity, increasing income. So we might give it that. So it's not being practiced, it's practiced out Care Funds, KPNG uses it, not using it in the country here, but overseas. But I'd like to introduce this to us next week. And then when we agree on the program, we'll go out for a field visit. So you can look him. Farmer Blooming look at him coffee also want him, compared to the big plantation. Standard Blooming also want him. So when we work with the traditional social structure, there's leadership there. One of them is trained as a master farmer trainer who trains his own community. So you don't go looking for extension officers from outside. It's all within now. And they're building that knowledge and skill, and it becomes part of their culture now. So you'll see that I've left them 5 years ago. And as I drive today, their coffee plantation is clean as better than some of the plantations. So you'll see it for yourself. That's the kind of thing that has happened. And that's what you can do when you get out there. Okay, Paul, I'll stop you now. Okay, Roland.
Yeah.
I'm finished now.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Any questions from the floor, from students? Plenty good talks have come out, yeah? Anyone? Okay, so if you don't have questions, then each one of you have to work up a question for next week. Each one of you have to compose a question for Jacob or a comment for next week. Does this scheme, something like how realistic is this scheme? What are the problems? What are the issues? Try and identify something that will clarify your own thinking and acting. Because this is going to be an assignment, isn't it? Your last assignment is to write what you've learned from Jacob. Or maybe, if you'd like, we're also having a talk from the Kakaruk farm. So either Jacob or the Kakaruk farm have to be reflected in your last assignment. Learnings from the coffee value chain or learnings from the poultry enterprise, which will be, I think Charlotte will be talking to us in 2 weeks from now. But thank you so much, Jacob. Big thank you for the years and years of experience and enthusiasm that you bring from the to the class, and we're really grateful for you. And we look forward to next week. It's going to be really fantastic. So next week, Monday. And if you can go and talk with Paul about working out a timetable to go and see the practical at Kimmel. But you you will talk with Paul, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you want to say, something?
Roland.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jacob, for facilitating the class. I'm here basically to arrange for the next session and also the field trip. I did not decide on when is the next session because they have to decide for themselves, including Jacob. So whenever it's okay for either Jacob and the students where they can collaborate in this, including Lidis. So that is why I'm here, just basically to know and fit into schedule or slot in where the next session and the field trip would take place. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Paul. I think Jacob, you're suggesting that next Monday, same time, is for the second session now. Yeah. And what about the field trip? The field trip is the thing you'll have to fix up with Lidis, Paul, I think, and Jacob. Would it be after the next class, or before, or when?
No, it'll be after the next one.
After,
We'll finish.
Okay.
We'll finish with the field visit.
Yeah, very good. Finish with the field trip. So that's something that Paul, if you can coordinate with everyone to try and work out when would be a good day, please. Okay, thank you. Great stuff. Really good. Thank you everyone for coming in and joining in. We've learned so much this morning. It's been fabulous. But as I say, we want some interaction. And even though, early on in the subject, we want to bring our own personal queries and comments to it. So please prepare them for next week, Monday, so we can have more interaction and more dialogue. Okay, fantastic. David, pass the mic back to someone. Rachel, would you like to close up for us? And close in prayer, thank you.
Dear Heavenly Father, in place of thank you, Lord Islam, thank you for the day. Nice presentation, Lord Islam. Something when we play in a long. Lining the Narapla, Father, in place of thank you. In the Lord Islam morning, name give him plenty good to something, Lord Islam. Thank you. Lord, you can bless him too, na bless him ministry, belong him work, belong him too, Papa God. Pray to Father, let me play it on one two. What it's not a mistake. So Father, we thank you. We try to thank you. Nambla litim up name, blay the Islam morning. Committee mo siya to come back long hungry you. And while we plan to go back and Father, we pray for your traveling mercy and protection. Blood of you, Jesus Christ. Upon long life, long him na go back long him. Almighty and powerful name belong to King Jesus, and we all shall agree and say